Hey y'all, Cherene Francis here, and in this video I'm going to talk about 5 things that I do between acting gigs. If you're new to the acting game, or maybe you're well seasoned and you're wondering what you should be doing or what you could be doing in between your acting gigs, I'm going to share with you a little bit about what I do. Helps me stay motivated, helps me stay productive. Even though you might not be on set, still consider yourself as a working actor. You working on booking those auditions, working on getting the new agent, connecting with new casting directors. All of that is a part of the hustle. And so in this video, I'm going to share with you what I do to stay productive as an actor working between gigs. And if this is your first time here on my channel, welcome. Feel free to leave a comment, question, or give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. So first thing for me, especially since I am also a personal branding consultant over at personalbrandboss.com, is that I make sure that my online presence is always updated. So that might be my Instagram profile, make sure that I'm pinning the top 3 things that I want people to see at the top of my IG profile. Make sure that my headshot and even my bio description is up to date. I want to make sure that my IMDb is on point, all of my casting website profiles, whether it's casting workbook, actors access. I want to make sure that all of those are always refreshed. As soon as I've finished a job, I want to make sure my resume is up to date. Everything is well sorted so that when an opportunity arises, I am ready. And you also want to just have those current so that when people come to look at your profile, they see the latest and greatest thing that you've done. So I check in probably at least once a month or once every quarter to make sure resume, online profiles, all my materials are up to date, ready to go. Number 2 is to make sure that I'm in the know of industry events and networking. So there could be a lot of things going on in your local market and you want to be in the know about those things. Why? Well, because sometimes people know somebody that knows somebody, or you'll meet people and develop a relationship that leads to something, who knows, 3-5 years from now. Networking is not about showing up and getting something on the spot. It really is about cultivating relationships over time that can potentially lead to opportunities. I can't say this enough. A lot of the opportunities today is because I was in the same room with somebody, we hit it off, connected on IG, kept in touch, and then a few years later, boom, there's an opportunity. So this is something that is trackable if you are the type to track. How do you track it? Well, for one, I actually save profiles of people that I meet when I'm networking. So if you are on IG and you meet somebody, after you met them, what you could do is just head to their profile, find a picture on their feed, hit save on the picture, and then save it in a category for your saved posts. So for example, if I went to an event, maybe it's like a Black actors networking event, and it happened in spring 2024, I would hold on that picture and store it in under that category. And maybe I met a bunch of people that day, so everyone that I met that day would be saved under that section. I do use Instagram a lot for my industry networking just because the industry is there. They're also on LinkedIn, they're also on Facebook, but just pick your preferred platform and be consistent on it. Something that's really cool is that there are people that I have met and they transition careers. They might have been actors, but then they became writers or directors, and they remember you. They remember who you were, what you did, and it can be super helpful. I'm not saying that it's gonna always help you book, but again, it's just, I don't know, it's like serendipity. You just don't know what you don't know. Show up with a positive attitude, put yourself out there, and you'll be surprised all the magic that can be made. Number 3 is definitely developing a new skill. So we're actors, and what's super cool is that for movies, television, when you have something that is extraordinary, sometimes it gets your foot in the door. And so whether being really good at fight choreography or learning a new accent, it will narrow down the pool of competitors. So consider developing a new skill. There was actually a movie that I did that I booked that I didn't think I would book. And I booked it because I was able to nail a special accent. And who could find in Toronto a Black woman that could nail this accent. And so obviously there probably was little to no competition, and I was able to book the role. So learning a new skill, developing a new skill, considering something that could be used on the screen is fun, and it's also going to give you a leg up on your auditions. And it could also be things related to acting. Of course, maybe it's movement or getting mocap training, voice training. It could be anything. Maybe it's more comedy and improv that you need work on. Find something that you can better yourself in. Your body, your mind is an instrument as an actor, so you want to keep exercising those muscles. So number 4 would be to create your own content. Listen, I have put on my producer hat. I have a director's credit. I can write. You got to create your own stuff because you are your biggest cheerleader. And as a matter of fact, I remember after producing my first short film, adding that content to my reel, I got into a lot more auditions because I had more content on my reel as a new actor. So don't be afraid to pick up your phone or a camera, set up a scene somewhere, and shoot even just a microfilm in a scene. Get into creating, and what's super cool about this is that you learn a lot. You'll learn the perspective of a director, you'll learn a perspective of a promoter, producer, and what sells. You'll learn more about marketing, you'll learn more about audience when you start creating. So whether it's short reels and sketches for social media, or short films, microfilms, or even a feature, just go at it, create something. And by the way, it doesn't need to be something that can be done in a month or 2 years. I'm currently working on something that we're 3 years in the game. It's probably gonna take another 3 years for this to come into full manifestation. So again, it's not a race. Like, you have God spare your life, the entirety in good health to have a wonderful, fulfilling career. And lastly, what I do between acting gigs is I stay focused and I stay in the game and I set goals and work towards them. You never want to keep an open-ended journey when it comes to acting. Even if it feels like this is such an uncertain career path, you still want to set intentions that allow you and motivate you. Actually, they pull you towards success. For example, when I started this new year, actually in 2023, 2024 right now, I remember saying, I want to work on my voice. I want to be able to go a lot more deeper in octaves because I sometimes get roles where I appear older than what I actually am. And I felt that my voice was a hard giveaway, so I did voice training. And so towards that, did it help me? I don't know. But what it did is it motivated me. It helped me learn more about breath. It helped me with line memorization. And it helped me learn how to really get into character. And so definitely improved me as an actor. The goal, like, to book your first TV series, right? You'll think about the things that you need to do that. Maybe you need to work on your demo reel. Maybe you need an agent that believes in you. Maybe it's you just need to get better at those one-liner auditions. But the goal is basically a benchmark, and it will force you to develop yourself, learn, and get moving towards it. But if it's open-ended and you're just kind of around, nothing's gonna get done. You're going to forget your vision and probably end up quitting. So more than all of the tips that I gave you, having a goal, setting goals, annual goals, and having someone to hold you accountable to those goals is super important. And there you have it. These are the 5 things that I do between acting and being on set. And if you have any cool tips or advice, please share them in the comments. If you have any tips on what to do between acting gigs, please share them. I'm on this journey too. I want to learn from you. And I'm sure people that are watching as well would love to hear what you're up to. And if you have found any value in watching this video, please like and come back, subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.